welcome, welcome, welcome. Introductions are in order, but first, our regular splash video, which I have to re-upload again because I deleted it from my studio for some reason. But you all know it. You all love it. If you've been with me for a little while, you know exactly what it looks like. But give me a second, and I will be back in 20 seconds. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of Tarot by Hilary Live. I am your hostess with the mostest, Hilary of tarotbyhilary.com, professional tarot reader and EFT tapping practitioner, here to demystify the mystical and put you in touch with the most beautiful of gifts, your own intuition. Because yes, my friends, do not argue with me. You have intuition. It's one of my longest and most firmly held beliefs that everyone has intuition. And everyone has different ways of accessing their intuition as well. My gateway tool to my intuition is the tarot. In case you didn't know, I mean, Tarot by Hilary, hello. And it's also right down there. So, but also there are other ways of connecting with your intuition, and none are inherently better than another. I just happen to be Tarot by Hilary, but I also access through my intuition through dreams, through reading of signs, symbols, omens, and dream work. Did I mention dream work? And also tapping, the emotional freedom technique. Your mileage may, of course, vary, but I do want to emphasize that while tarot is my tool to access my intuition and to help people access their intuition, there's no really one be all end all best way. I feel like everyone is a unique individual, and so your ways to access your intuition might be a very individual thing as well. All right, so tonight on the live stream, it's just a regular old live stream. We don't have a specific topic in mind, but I wanted to come here and make sure you guys got the astro-weather, make sure if people are around, the opportunity for the mid-episode reading is there, if people are tuning in live. If not, we will just jump right to the weekend forecast, in which I pull a tarot card or an oracle card to read the energy for the weekend, so you can enter into the weekend prepared and not scared. So if that sounds good with you, feel free to click the like button or subscribe or click the bell for further notifications, etc., etc., etc. And while you're doing that, I'm going to do a tech check to make sure that we are broadcasting to both the tube of you and the Book of Face, because, you know, sometimes I have done the live stream without a tech check, and then it turns out that no one can see me or no one can hear me, or it's just not working at all. So kind of don't want to do that. I want to make sure that we're broadcasting correctly before we go any further. Let's see. Wow. Just looking at my Book of Face memories, and it looks like 13 years ago around this time of year, I was at SF Bats in San Francisco, a tarot conference, and watching my friend Courtney Weber teach. So that's a fun little memory to come up for me as I'm doing the tech check. All right, looks like we're okay on the Book of Face. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, looks good on the Book of Face. Also looks good on the tube of you. So success. Actually, let me double check the audio though, because you never know. All right. And then I'm gonna plug in my laptop because we don't want to. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. All right, let me plug in my laptop because we have had an episode where I did not plug in my laptop and it completely turned off, battery ran out, and we were still streaming, but there was no way of knowing I was still streaming until I came back, refreshed, and everyone was still there. So I was just like, oh, okay, cool. But there was about a good 5 minutes of dead air in there because I'm just like, oh no, what am I going to do? It did happen during a Mercury retrograde, I will say. Anyway, so tech checks are all good. Let's move into the astro weather from Teresa Reed's wonderful Astro Biz Digest. I'm going to go ahead and make myself small so that can be big and beautiful and bright. So the Astro Biz Digest is geared towards entrepreneurs and business owners, but I have found it to be incredibly helpful in planning my personal life as well. $99 for a year-long subscription. Astrology in layman's terms, straight to your email inbox from the tarot lady, Teresa Reed. And the link is in the chat. And I'm just going to go ahead and display it right here. I usually give the main transits, and then what I do is go into the specifics for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because I don't want to give away the farm. If you are liking what you're hearing, then you can purchase a copy of the Astro Biz Digest for yourself. All right, so let me even this out here. Oh, that looks kind of cute. I like it. I like it. All righty. All right, well, that means that I have to pull up the Astro Biz Digest now. So give me a second here. I do feel like there are a couple of planets that are retrograde, but they're outer planets. We talked about this a little bit last week when we did the astro weather in front of the unboxing of the Stranger Things tarot deck, which is the deck of the month for Card of the Day polls. It is a sponsored deck. By Phil Brady, Magical Vacation Planning by Phil Brady. And so that is the sponsored deck of the month. But we did talk a little bit about the fact that some of the outer planets are retrograde right now. So it has a more subtle effect on our lives rather than something like a Mercury retrograde, which is an inner planet, which seems to cause more chaos to us beings here on Earth. So I do remember talking about that last week, though. All right. So we got the monthly summary. All right. Weekly forecast, September 2nd to the 8th of 2024. So this week has some juice, but the energy peters out by the weekend. The two big transits that we've got going on this week, we have a new moon in Virgo on the 2nd. Use this lunation to clean up your act and your office. It's also divine time for editing. If you need to revise your writing, sally forth and do so on the new moon in Virgo. Also, if your inbox is a garbage pile, handle that once and for all. You'll be glad that you did. Set intentions for organization, editing, or systems, and you'll be working better, not harder. Remember, like smarter, work harder, work smarter, not harder, right? Pay attention. Mars will be in Cancer from the 4th through November 3rd. So Mars is not happy in the sign of the crab. Actions could be guided by emotions for good or bad, so you'll need to remain grounded if you want to avoid drama. Some people may push boundaries as well, which could lead to friction. Again, the more grounded that you are, the less likely this will derail your business. During this transit, it's best to put your effort into securing your business, whether that means new policies or careful financial decisions. You'll also want to protect your neck by updating your insurance policies. And actually, I did a little bit of that. Let me fix that. Okay, cool. I did a little bit of that yesterday because I had realized that at least upgrading upgrading some of my business, new policies, careful financial decisions. I realized that someone had texted me on my business line and said, I really want to book an appointment with you, but I'm having trouble with the payment processing. And I had no idea. So I was just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't see your message until now. I've gone ahead and updated my online scheduler. So it should be able to take credit card payments now. Again, I apologize for the delay. And, if you have any further problems, go ahead and shoot me an email and let me know. So that's also a heads up to you guys. If there was any issues that you were having on my website, booking a reading with me, again, my website, www.tarotbyhilary.com, accept no substitutes. If you were having problems booking a reading with me, or was unable to use, I believe, a credit card to process your payment, you can do so now and book a reading. So I'm glad to know there was some astrological reason why for me to do that the other day. Anyway, so are we ready for the nitty gritty for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Let's go. So today, Friday, September 6th, Moon Chiron opposition at 10:39 a.m. Eastern Standard Time has the public in a sour mood. It's best not to poke that bear. Instead, keep it mellow until noon when the energy lifts. The afternoon is clear for your takeoff. Host meetings, sign contracts, and get to work on your content. A great time for networking. The Moon-Mercury sextile at 7:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're at an event, connect. So by the way, shout out to the people that are at the Northwest Tarot Symposium. Newts, I see you. 7:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's a little bit earlier for you guys on the West Coast attending that conference. But connect. Connect. Thou must connect. So today, Friday, September 6th, is a power day for Libra and a weak day for Aries. As your Aries tarot reader, I can tell you, definitely feeling the weak day today. W-E-A-K during a W-E-E-K day. All right, Saturday and Sunday. The weekend finds Mercury locked in a square with Uranus. This tricky aspect brings unexpected events and disruptions galore. Keep business on the light side and be mindful around communication. The moon will be in Scorpio for both days, which is perfect for behind-the-scenes projects and top-secret sales. While others run their business mouth, you can make money on the down low. Sweet. Sundays, Sun-Saturn opposition at 12:35 a.m. is another good reason to take a relaxed approach to work. The vibe is pessimistic and harsh, and the wannabe dictators are keeping it negative. Turn off the news and focus on you. If you insist that Sunday must be a work day, the only spots to consider are the Moon-Saturn trine at 9:37 a.m., followed by the Moon-Sun sextuple at 10:29 a.m., so Sunday morning, East Coast time. A bit of PR around those times could get eyes on your work, but frankly, Teresa's opinion is that it's best to sit this weekend out both days. Both days, Saturday and Sunday, are power days for Scorpio and weak days for Tauruses. All right. Yeah. 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 For sure. Definitely for sure. Woo! All right. So it looks like it's relatively quiet around here right now. And I know that I am hungry. So I will put it out there. If you guys want to do the mid-episode reading, we can totally do that. Just go ahead and comment in the chat. And I'll be on the lookout for your comments. I'm going to just say to comments, I think, or let me see what the scrolly says. Oh, that's from last week. That's from last week. So let's go ahead and change that up. and set up the magic word to be tarot. And I will set up everything else. I will set up the comment snake and the lottery jar and the countdown. So, and it's it's actually winner's choice this time around. So, if you want a tarot reading or to be considered for the mid-episode reading, go ahead and comment, not 11. Where's my crawler? Where is my crawler? Let me update this for you guys. So can comment tarot in the chat. There we go. And I can read from you and from whatever deck you want to be read from. We can do the sponsored tarot deck of the month for the month of September, the Stranger Things tarot deck. Or we can do the classic Radiant Rider-Waite Smith, or we can even do the Zombie Tarot or the Witch Sister Tarot. All of those decks are close to hand for me, or even the Weiser Tarot, because that's another one that's close to hand right now. But you can only win by commenting tarot in the chat. So. And if we don't have a winner by the end of the countdown, then we will just move right into the weekend forecast, which I will pull one tarot card or oracle card or affirmation card. Actually, I am feeling a oracle card from the Starseed Oracle for the weekend forecast. So I'm going to start to set that up as we wait. Or even the Nightmare Before Christmas, because I've got that deck close to hand too. But yes, the weekend forecast is definitely going to be the Starseed Oracle. All right. Countdown is over. No takers for the mid-episode reading tonight, which is just fine. I'm going to go ahead and hide that. And we're just going to move right into the weekend forecast. Looks like this is going to be a short episode, which is just fine with me. It's been one of those days. I don't mind it. I'm not going to lie. Let me go ahead and put out my branding as well. What is that? I know some people request the stars on occasion, so I'm just going to go ahead and find my old school stars. Okay, so let's do the weekend forecast from the Starseed Oracle deck. You guys have been keeping me really busy with readings. I so appreciate it. I do have a couple more readings booked next week. I am off this weekend, so I'm not taking reading requests this weekend because it's a coven weekend. So I'm going to be away in the wilds of Connecticut this weekend, doing coven shit, doing a hot fall witch shit. So I won't be available for readings. But you can always put in a request for an email reading and I will put it on my docket. Or you can schedule either a tarot reading or a tapping session this coming week. So I'll be back on Sunday night. So I'll be back to my regularly scheduled sessions by Monday morning. So. All right, what do we need to know for this weekend? What do I need to know for this weekend? Inner Earth. All right, this seems like a sweet card. I'm waiting for the guidebook to not be quite as sweet. So this is Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So let us go to the guidebook for the Starseed Oracle. By the way, the Starseed Oracle is by Rebecca Campbell with artwork by Danielle Noel. Danielle Noel also is the artist behind the Star Child's Tarot deck and the Moon Child's Tarot deck. So, the meaning from the guidebook. Inner Earth, also known as Agartha, is believed to be a hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention it in their stories. It's said that some of the beings of ancient lost lands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Aryavarta, went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mention caves and entrances to underground worlds. Tibetan Buddhism refers to the secret mystical city of Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical or on another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive. Surprising outcomes to your problems and situations. Resolutions that are in the best interests of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck and have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You'll survive this and things will work out. If you're stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see that whole new worlds of solutions are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, and support in both expected and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something different to shift your focus so that you can receive that. So the inquiry that goes along with this card is, what can you do to shift your energy or your outlook? So this is the weekend forecast for this weekend of Friday, September 6th through the 8th, 2024. However, if you are receiving this message or are watching this live stream at another point in time, the replay, and you feel it's resonant for you, then it's for you, no matter when I recorded this. All right, and I feel like this is a message for me as well as for whoever's watching this, as usual, per the usual. All right, everybody. So yeah, real short episode tonight, but you know what? I think we need it. I think we need a short and sweet episode, especially after the awesome unboxing that we did last week for the Stranger Things tarot deck. I'm continuing to pull a card of the day from that deck on my social media accounts. And it's been really interesting to work with that deck, and I hope you're enjoying it as well. Just so you know, I am Tarot by Hilary on most social media platforms, so that's where you can find the card of the day pulls if you're interested in taking a peek-see at the Stranger Things tarot deck that came out in 2022. So after season 3, it does not include Stranger Things season 4. More's the pity, but also, you know, probably would have changed the deck considerably. So anyway, have a great weekend, you guys. Once again, if you would like to book a reading with me, tarotbyhilary.com. Once again, I am Hilary, professional tarot reader and EFT tapping practitioner, here to demystify the mystical and put you in touch with the most beautiful of gifts, your own intuition. Because yes, my friends, do not argue with me. You have intuition. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again next Friday, same bat chime, same bat channel. And let me take down this overlay because it's real pretty, but it's in the way. All right. Have a good one, folks. Bye.